Hi, I'm Rachel Salucci, an Impact MBA student at Colorado State University. During this summer, I completed my fellowship by working as a data visualization intern at a company called HKS. During this presentation, I will provide an introduction to HKS, an overview of my fellowship objective, go over the data process, I'll provide a demo of the dashboard, and I'll conclude with next steps. HKS is an architecture company based in Dallas, Texas. They design buildings for a variety of industries, which include commercial, healthcare, aviation, education, and more. HKS works to implement ESG practices in their business operations and in their design projects. The objective for my fellowship was to create a dashboard in Power BI that visualizes HKS's key ESG metrics. This dashboard would be used as a tool to help HKS understand its people and planet data. It'll also allow to increase accountability and influence decision-making around this ESG criteria. So what is Power BI? Power BI is a business intelligence, reporting, and data visualization software. It converts and transforms data from different sources into custom dashboards. It also allows companies to view data interactively and share insights. There were several purposes to this dashboard for HKS. First, HKS recently went carbon neutral, and this dashboard supports HKS's commitment to reducing their carbon footprint. It also supports the viewing of HKS's equity metrics report by viewing this data through real time and through a variety of different user experiences. It also allows leadership and key stakeholders to make informed business decisions by using quantitative data and metrics. There were 3 steps to the data process. First was the data discovery phase, where we conducted interviews with key teams such as the sustainability team, JEDI team, accounting, technology team, and more. During these interviews, we discovered where the data is coming from. Next, in our data mapping phase, we discovered what metrics we want to include in our dashboard and what is the best way to view each data set through all user experiences. And lastly, we finally pulled the data from the different sources, including Vision, Workday, and Agencia, and then we cleaned and formatted that data to be most efficient in Power BI. During this process, we encountered several sensitivities with ESG data. First was respecting anonymity and privacy. This involved limiting filters in our dashboard that would isolate certain individuals. Second was ensuring 100% accuracy with HKS's other communications, like their other reports, and not just showing data just to show it, but only including meaningful data. Next, we implemented this data into Power BI. This is a PDF example of the dashboard. So the first tab was our progress through the years, which shows several environmental and social metrics over the last 5 years and how they have progressed. The next tab was HKS's business emissions tab, which shows all of their emissions broken down by each scope. And then we broke up the social data into 2 different tabs. The first was race and ethnicity, where you can filter by these different buttons, and then it triggers a drop down where you can filter accordingly. And then we broke it down by gender, where you can filter in the same way that triggers the drop down. And then lastly, we have our global representation tab, which shows a couple key social metrics and callouts. The next steps for this dashboard is HKS will continue refining the dashboard and adding visualizations as needed. They will also understand external and internal audience needs, so potentially adding additional tabs for different users. The enterprise team will work on creating a communications plan and begin integrating the dashboard into the enterprise process. The technology team will work on automating the pulling of the data. And lastly, they will work on integrating the project data into the dashboard. Currently, the dashboard focuses on HKS's business operations. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and here's my contact information if you have any questions.